Imagine yourself in a world of magic, where wizards, witches, goblins, elves, fairies, and gnomes are real. You fly on a broomstick, and you use a wand to cast spells. An owl delivers your mail, and you go to a magical boarding school called Hogwarts. There are dark and beautiful creatures all around you, but you are filled with happiness and light. In this world, ordinary, non-magical humans are called muggles, and the magic is hidden from them. This world was created by a woman named Joanne Rowling, and she has changed the world for the better. Joanne Rowling, better known as her pen name J.K. Rowling, is the author, film producer, and screenwriter of the beloved Harry Potter series. She has been an inspiration to so many young adults since her first Harry Potter book came out in 1997. She was on a train traveling from Manchester to London King's Cross in 1990 when she first had the idea of the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Over the next 5 years, she began to plan out 7 books in a series. That idea has changed the world. The U.S. publication made it a phenomenon. The popularity completely changed the publishing industry, and the effects spilled over into Hollywood. From it came 7 best-selling books, 500 million copies sold worldwide, translated into over 80 languages, 8 blockbuster films, followed by both winning multiple awards. The Harry Potter series has become the best-selling book series in history. Let us start from the beginning. Rowling first had the idea of the Harry Potter series while delayed on a train traveling from Manchester to London King's Cross in 1990. From an early age, Rowling wanted to be a writer. She wrote her first book at age 6, a short story about a rabbit named Rabbit. Later, she wrote a novel at age 11 about cursed diamonds and the people who owned them. Rowling has always had a natural talent for writing, and after she studied French and the classics at the University of Exeter, she knew she was ready for her next big story. She wrote the Harry Potter series mostly by longhand and created a mountain of notes. She submitted the first 3 chapters of the Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone to multiple literacy agents, and one wrote back, asking for the rest of the story. Her classic studies came in handy while creating the Harry Potter spells. Most of them are based off Latin. After finishing the first book, it became a bestseller. As the book started getting translated into other languages, Harry Potter became known around the world. The Boy Who Lived. Rowling was soon receiving thousands of letters from fans. Rowling's first Harry Potter book was published over 20 years ago, and is still an all-encompassing phenomenon that from this vantage point it's hard to have a full scope of what has been accomplished. Harry Potter changed the world. The U.S. publication made it a global trend. The popularity completely changed the publishing industry, and the effects spilled over into Hollywood. A 2012 study showed that 55% of young adult novels are bought by adults. This is a large part due to the Harry Potter series. The books were beloved by kids and adults. There are many reasons for adults to enjoy the Harry Potter series. The books combine intricate plotting of a mystery with a sweep and scope of epic fantasy and intimacy of character development of a classic boarding school narrative. The result is pleasurable to read at any age. Rowling made it possible to publish long works aimed at children. The first 4 volumes were doorstoppers and clocked in well over 700 pages each. The Harry Potter phenomenon was unstoppable. It was like putting together a puzzle. Sometimes you don't always have the pieces, but in the end, everything fits together. The Harry Potter generation reads more than any other generation. It has also created a cultural landscape in which books for children are a major cultural force. Movie studios scour the children's bestsellers list for the next Harry Potter. They are buzzing like a bee in a beehive. Hence, Twilight, The Hunger Games, and the Divergent series. Before Harry Potter, the young adult book-to-movie franchise was not a cliche. It is now, and that's because Rowling transformed an entire industry. What can't Rowling accomplish? 7 best-selling books, 500 million copies sold worldwide, translated into over 80 languages, 8 blockbuster films, followed by multiple awards. The Harry Potter series has become the best-selling book series in history. The books have broken so many records, and in 2012 Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows became the fastest-selling book ever, selling 2.65 million in the first 24 hours in the UK. Rowling has written 3 companion volumes in aid of charity: Quidditch Through the Ages, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and The Tales of Beedle and Bard. In 2012, Rowling's digital company Pottermore was launched, which became Wizarding World Digital in 2019. Pottermore Publishing continues to be the global publisher of Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, and the Wizarding World. J.K. has received many awards and honors, including an OBE for services to children's literature, France's Légion d'honneur, and Hans Christian Andersen Award. In conclusion, Rowling has created a world that makes you feel like you can get your Hogwarts letter in the mail, all from an idea on a delayed train in London. The series has involved a generation that is still talking about it to this day. There are Harry Potter tattoos, websites, blogs, chat rooms, trivia nights, themed parties, museums, theme parks, 7 books, stores, clothes, toys, movies. The list can go on. Rowling created an empire from just 7 books that changed the world. The Harry Potter series is the best-selling series in the world. Rowling, better known as J.K. Rowling, is the author, film producer, and screenwriter of the beloved Harry Potter series. She has been an inspiration to so many young adults since her first Harry Potter book came out in 1997. The Harry Potter series, created by Rowling, is a phenomenon because it tells a story people love and it introduces an expansive wizarding world to millions of people who have dreamed of escaping it.